to my channel. So for today's video, I thought I would do a 20 facts about me. I have a lot of new subscribers that might not know me very well, so I thought this would be a perfect way to get to know me. So I'm sorry if it's a little dark. It is super rainy, gloomy, and dark outside today. I tried to sit in front of my window to make it a little better, but I don't know if it really worked. I have a list down here full of 20 facts about me, so I'll try not to go off on a tangent with every single one and make this video super long. So, number one, I'm just going to jump right in. Number one, I'm terrible at laundry. Like, I will, clean the clothes, but I will leave it in the dryer or in the hamper in the back room for like 2 weeks because I hate folding them and putting it away. Once I fold it though, I'm like, oh wow, that really didn't take very long, but it takes me so long to actually pump myself up enough to go fold laundry. I hate it and I'm terrible at it. Number two, I broke my arm when I was in the 2nd grade. I was jumping on a trampoline with a friend and he tackled me, and when we fell, he landed on my arm. It broke my little bone in half, and my big bone was laying on my little bone, crushing it. So it was a pretty bad break. So yeah, broke my arm when I was in 2nd grade. I got my CNA certification when I was the summer before my senior year in high school. If you don't know what that is a certified nurse's aide. They're the ones that take care of all of the residents in a nursing home, do all the gross, dirty work. I loved it. I loved being around all the elderly people and helping them. They need help with all of their daily things, and I love doing that. After I graduated, I got my CMA, and that is a certified medication aide. So I would pass out all the medication that the residents needed to take throughout the whole entire day. So yeah. And then I got pregnant with my baby boy, and I quit working after that. So I don't like watching movies. I hate just sitting there through a whole entire movie and watching it. I think they're really boring. There are a few that I will sit through. It doesn't bother me as much when I go to the movie theater, but towards the end I'm like, okay, this is boring, I'm ready to go. But yeah, I hate sitting on the couch watching a movie. I'd rather watch a TV show. It just changes more, and movies are boring to me. I'm not a big fan of crowds. I hate going places that have big crowds. I do my grocery shopping online every single week. I will not go grocery shopping at a store because there's just so many people and it's very overwhelming for me, and it gives me really bad anxiety. I'm not a huge fan of chocolate or candy. Chocolate just doesn't really taste that good. If I do eat chocolate, it is dark chocolate. I do like dark chocolate, but I won't eat it all the time, and I'm really not a big candy fan. I do like gum, but that's about it. I'm very fascinated with serial killers. I think it's so interesting the way their brains work and why they do what they do. That's kind of weird for some people, but I love it. It's so fascinating to learn about them, just their tactics. I obviously would never become a serial killer, but just how their brain works. Why did they do the things they do? I think it's really fascinating. This one might be kind of weird for some of you, but I don't like taking showers. I take a shower every day because I want to be clean, but I just dread having to go in there and take a shower. I think it's a waste of time. There could be so many other things that I could be doing instead of showering. Hence, that is why I only wash my hair once a week, because I also hate fixing my hair. So I don't know how I ended up marrying a man who loves taking showers and will take them literally 4 times a day. So yeah, I hate taking showers. I obviously take them every day, but I hate doing it. I'm a big wine lover. I don't like beer. Other alcoholic drinks aren't really my favorite, but I do love me some wine. I lost my tooth when I was pregnant with Stratton. I know that's very common for women to lose teeth when they're pregnant because your pregnancy is so hard on your teeth. So yeah, I lost a tooth. I lost this tooth right here. That is why my teeth look kind of weird. I lost that tooth when I was pregnant. It was very rough. I had to go through a lot of dental stuff while being pregnant. That is not fun. I also have very, very, very bad anxiety when it comes to the dentist from past experiences. It was not fun, but yeah. Lost a tooth when I was pregnant, and I'm sure I will lose more in my other pregnancies, so that will be fun. I get so car sick. It is so bad. I've always been this way. I drive for the most part, unless we go into the big city or whatever, then Baylee will drive, but I try to drive for the most part. I get so bad car sick, even if we're just going around town. It is so bad. That's why if you ever see us vlogging while Baylee's in the car, I'm driving because I just cannot handle it. It is so bad. So this is number 12, and it is, I really struggle with doing things for myself or buying things for myself. Especially now that I'm a mom, I just get really bad mom guilt. I know I shouldn't. Shout out to all you moms that do not get it. I wish I was like you. I don't know why I get it. I just hate leaving him. I also struggled with postpartum anxiety, so that's another part of it, but I just really hate like going to do stuff for myself because I have to leave him even though he's perfectly fine with the people that I leave him with. And I also struggle with buying things for myself. I don't know why, I just feel guilty spending money on myself. I wish I wasn't this way, but I really am. Like, I hardly ever buy anything for myself. I love spending money on Baylee or Stratton. I love getting them things, but it's just really hard for me to spend money on myself or do anything for myself. This one might also be weird to some of you, but I hate it when it is sunny during the winter. I think that if it's sunny, then it should be warm, not cold. I love days like this during the winter when it is cold and gross and cloudy. Those are the days that I thrive. I hate it when it is sunny during the winter. I don't know why, but I just do. I think that if it's going to be sunny, it should be warm, not cold. When I was younger, like through my younger teenage years and throughout high school, I always wanted to be the type of person that kept a diary. I think it is so cool, people that can keep diaries. It's so neat. I always wanted to be the type of person that kept a diary, and I would always try, but I would never stick with it. I always wanted to, but I could just never stick with it. I don't know why. I am a serious introvert. Serious. Like, it's really surprising to me that I even do YouTube or Instagram or anything like that. I'm such a bad introvert. When Stratton was born, we literally went weeks at a time without leaving the house. Like, not even joking. There was one time that it had been 3 weeks. 3 weeks since I had left my house. My husband was like, you need to get out of the house. Like, this is ridiculous. And I'm like, I just don't want to. I also didn't want to get him sick because he was born in flu season, so we literally just stuck around our house for weeks, never went anywhere. And I'm still kind of that way, even though he's older now. I still just don't like to go anywhere, especially if it's just me and him. If Baylee's with us, then I will go places. I just don't like going places and being around people. It's super weird. I have terrible vision. Really bad, like so bad. I cannot see at all without glasses or contacts. It's ridiculous. My eye doctor even told me one year that they were not going to make a prescription strong enough for me the older that I got, so I was going to have to get LASIK. I still have not gotten LASIK because that stuff terrifies me. But he was correct. They are not making my prescription strong enough, and I have to go back all the time to get them fixed, and they're still not ever strong enough. So I'm probably going to have to end up giving in and getting LASIK, which is not fun for me, but it's fine. I love scary movies. Although I hate sitting through movies, I will sit through a scary movie. I love them. Same with, I think serial killers are fascinating. I love scary movies. Those are the only movies that I will sit through. Growing up, I could never decide on a career that I wanted to do. I was so indecisive. Since I was kind of in the nursing field, I was like, well, maybe I'm just meant to do nursing, and I did take some nursing classes. And then I was like, but maybe I want to be a teacher. I always wanted to be a teacher. I don't even know why I got into the nursing field. It's just something that I did, and I did enjoy it. I didn't enjoy doing like taking care of like people my age or younger or a little bit older. I just enjoyed taking care of the elderly. That was my element. So I was like, maybe I can go further and continue working in a nursing home as a nurse. So I did take some classes, and I didn't stick with it. I was like, maybe I want to be a teacher. I would always go back and forth between those two, and then I decided to have a baby right after we got married, and I'm perfectly content with just being a stay-at-home mom. I do Arbonne, but I can do that from the comfort of my home. So yeah, I just think that being a mom was what I was meant to do, and that's why I can never decide on a career. I am obsessed with buffalo check. I love it. Like, I can never turn anything down. Like, if I see it and I don't have it, I'm like, I have to have it. I can never turn it down. That's why my son's room is decked out in buffalo check. I knew right away when we had a boy, or even before I knew what we were having. I was like, if it's a boy, his room's gonna be buffalo check. Like, that's what it's going to be. I love it. Then we are at the last one, number 20. I am a serious animal lover. Seriously. It's kind of a little outrageous how obsessed I am with animals, especially dogs. Dogs are my absolute favorite animal. If you don't treat your dogs how I think they should be treated, then I will not look at you the same, and you'll kind of be on my bad list. I'll obviously still like you, but not as much as I would before, or if you would treat your dogs how I think they should be treated. We've literally had so many dogs, rehomed dogs that we fostered. It's literally crazy. We have 4 dogs right now, and we live in town, and the rule is that you can only have 3 if you live in town, and we've broken that rule twice. We are fixing to move out of town, so it won't be that big of a deal. I can just never turn down a dog that needs a home, and I love fostering them. It's just, I think dogs should be treated amazingly. They are amazing creatures. We don't even deserve to have dogs because they are so amazing. So if you do not treat them how I think they should be treated, then I just don't know if we can be friends. So, totally kidding, but I hope you enjoyed finding out 20 random facts about me. It was really fun to write them down and film them for you guys. I hope you enjoyed getting to know me a little better. If you like this kind of video, then give it a thumbs up. Comment a random fact about you down below, and subscribe to my channel before you leave. Bye guys.